Welcome all you bad kids to the first timeout review. I will be showing you the new Red Marks Inflames Killing Field 1/6 scale shock trooper. Please remember to stay tuned at the end of this video. I will be going over my 500 subscriber giveaway. You don't want to miss it. Alright, so first I'll go over the box. On the front you have this amazing picture of the Hellgast helmet with the blaring red eyes, looking very menacing. Below you have the logos of the Shock Infantry 1/6 scale limited edition collectible figure, the Killing Field, with a couple blood splatter on the bottom. All in out, it's extremely well done considering. So for the back of the box, you have, like most 6 scale figures depending on what company they come from, you have the credits, the creative producer, the production designers, the accessory sculptors, and all that, costume supervisors, yada yada. Below that you have the Red Marks logo, the Inflames logo, the warning, please do not let this Hellgast choke you, the normal choking hazard, please do not swallow any of these objects. And besides that, it has the continued effect from the front where it's blood splattered across the back. I actually like it. I'm not complaining one bit. I think it looks terrific. No complaints. It's a sturdy box, and I think anybody who's a fan of the copyright prohibited The Killing Field will be a fan. So yeah, besides that, I think that should wrap up the box. On top it does have a Red Mark / Inflames. I don't think you guys need to see all that though, it's just stamped on there. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the figure. Alright, so once you open up the box, you will see this huge plastic sleeve. There is no styrofoam or foam padding in this box, guys, so if you're looking for it or expecting it, you will be at a loss. This is my first Inflames figure, so I'm not sure if it comes standard without padding, but this figure does not come with it. I have to say though, considering it is put together rather well, it has 2 sides that snap together holding the figure from both angles, and as you can see it holds all of his accessories, the pouches, the tubing, the weapons, and all that good stuff. So that's what holds the figure together. Alright, on to the accessories. Now, this is a wide shot of the accessories. He comes with a oxygen tank, as you see here, with that tube. They connect together and go inside of a pouch. I will show you once we are doing the figure. He comes with this great, and I mean great, design and replica of the actual in-game rifle. The ammunition, the gold rounds right there do spin. They are articulated. Great rifle. The detail on it is phenomenal. I wasn't expecting too much considering it's not a Hot Toys or a sideshow, but I have to say I'm very pleased with everything and anything about this figure. Accessories, everything. 100% glad I bought it. Comes with this lovely knife. It does come with a knife sheath that connects to his belt. Once again, I've already attached this to the belt, so I will show you when we get to the figure. He comes with this super duty bad Magnum pistol, articulated rounds. The chamber is articulated, should I say. It spins. The detail on the grip, I don't want to say shading because there's not really much shading, but whatever paint application they did do on all of these is superb. If you end up getting this figure, I don't think any of you who follow the series would be disappointed whatsoever. We then have another oxygen tube. I will show you where that connects when we get to it. Now, these are 2 of the 6, not 1, not 2, but 6 separate pouches that come with this guy. One of the pouches will hold the oxygen tank that I just showed you previously. The other 2 loop around his belt and accent the figure quite nicely. The one thing that is It may turn some buyers off. I didn't really mind it. He comes with 3 hands, 2 already attached, and this gripping hand for the knife. Now, both hands that are already attached are made for holding the pistol and the assault rifle. So if you're worried about the hands not being able to hold any of the accessories, they're actually able to fit every accessory that comes with him. So considering that you don't get 6 or 8 extra hands, it's not that bad. I think that should do it about the accessories. Just again, the amount of detail on these things. If you are not a follower of Inflames or Red Marks or any of these companies, it is just unreal. I mean, look at that. The wearing on these oxygen tanks, the paint application, how it looks dirty and old and roughed up like it's been through a war. Phenomenal. To the little touch and care that they put to the little tips of the oxygen tanks. It's not just a solid piece of black rubber. They actually went the little extra mile and made sure that there was a shading and silver paint app on the end where it's supposed to be metal connecting to metal. It's just absolutely great, guys. When it comes to the pouches, top-notch sewing job. I've come to be accustomed with the superb quality of the clothing with other companies, but Inflames has nailed this 100%. Yeah, no complaints. Absolutely great. Alright, I think that should do it on the accessories, guys. I will show you the figure. Before we get any further, I forgot to mention, and I wanted to make sure I pointed this out. When I was going over the detail about these accessories, I forgot to point out that Inflames has gone that little extra mile, and you can see in the scope they've actually put that red screen film to give it that little extra effect. I think that is absolutely phenomenal. Other than that, it does detach and slide back on. You'll hear the snap. Absolutely great. Alright, here we go. On to the figure. Alright, so here we have the actual figure itself. I put the weapons in how I thought it looked good posing it, just so you can see. His left hand, the grip is wider, so it is built and fit, designed to hold the assault rifle. His right hand is a little tighter grip, so that is designed to hold the pistol. As you can see right next to the hand, it does come with the pistol pouch. Right next to it is the oxygen tank pouch where you can stick the oxygen tank that I showed you earlier. Connect the tubing, and that connects directly underneath the chin to that silver pipe. Next to that, we have... Fell over on me, guys. He has the knife sheath, like I was telling you before. Right here. He has a couple other pouches that I was telling you guys about. Now the cool thing about this guy is he initially comes... I'm going to take out these weapons real quick. Maybe he'll stand a little bit better. I have to tell you guys though, he does not come with a stand, so I would suggest using an extra Hot Toys or Sideshow. Any cradle or waist-based stand will do fine. For this review, I think I will use my Hot Toys Avengers Mark 7. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now, what I want to point out to you is this. In the box, comes with the instruction pamphlet. Tells you what tube goes to what, where you can stick it in, where it applies and attaches. So it'll explain to you how to install the batteries. Now, I have not gotten the batteries for the head. But I am going to pick them up tomorrow, and I will do an extra little update on this review tomorrow. I'll add it to the channel because his eyes will light up and do that menacing red-eyed look that the Helghast are known for. I have not done it yet. I will do it now, so you guys will be seeing it for the first time along with me. This piece right here, you can take it off. It is the heavy armor attachment. It comes already on the figure. It does have these shoulder straps with the orange hazard lights. They do not light up from what I understand. It's a nice little touch though. They do have that orange reflective glass. It wraps all the way around, and as you can see, it's a pretty heavy duty back armor piece. Like the extra tubing, the strapping, the detail on this thing is just insane. Like I did not have very high expectations. I'm going to be honest. I didn't. I just started collecting about 4 months ago, and I probably spent over 30 grand already on my collection. And so I've gotten used to the certain caliber of figures, and I was iffy on this one, but I'm a fan of the video game, a fan of the design of the Helghast normally, so I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a try. The detail on the padding, the elbow padding right there, to the extra slots, if you have extra spare 1/6 weapon, there's a ton of little straps and creases and stuff that you can stick any kind of other weapons in. The little metal rivets on his center chest piece, they're actually metal, or I want to say tin. They are some form of metal. I don't know exactly what type, but they are semi-sturdy enough. As you can see, the quality... Oh, sorry guys. The quality on the clothing, absolutely top-notch. Just great detail on it. Great detail. He comes with, as I can see, he's got an outer layered jacket. Then he's got the underlaying jacket. Underneath, let's see if I can get this to stay. I'll show you the knee pads and stuff. And we got that side staying, so we'll work with that one. Underneath, he has, just like the elbows, some heavy duty knee pads. Absolutely wonderfully done. Below that, they have the shin guards, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting the camera. Below that, there are the boots. Boots are well done. They do have a fabric feel. If I can get a close-up of that. Where the laces should be, right here, it's got a fabric feel to it. The straps, the buckles, the lacings, just everything and anything on this figure is just absolutely great. It's so cool. Any of you collectors out there that like sci-fi war figures or video game figures, or just anything that looks pretty bad, mean, heavy duty, anything and anything, I have a feeling all of you guys out there will love this figure. Alright, give me a sec, I will take off the heavy armor and we'll see what he looks like underneath. Alright, so I've just detached the upper armor. It was very easy to do. I'll get into what you need to do. It actually, all you have to do is unstrap two straps that is in a simple plastic buckle. No need to tie knots, no need to worry about the quality of the little leather strap snapping, because I think it's that poly I don't want to say polyurethane, but it's one of that fabric that's got that plastic kind of woven into it. Other than that, it just slid right off. So let's get into what the figure looks like without it. I actually like the way he looks, because if you can look right there, the oxygen tube that was connected to that silver piece right there on the sides of the silver piece, this center oxygen tank, is now connected directly to the helmet, and I love that look. The one that was on the side is now connected to the helmet also, and connects directly to the back of the head. I think that is completely awesome. The fur is extremely well done. It's got light grays, whites, silvers in there. You actually get the detail of the underarm, or it's almost as if he's wearing a flak jacket or a bulletproof vest. There's the dark gray with the black sections and the silver studs. The quality of it is, I know I'm probably repeating myself 100 times over, but just absolutely wonderful. I'm in awe. I'm admiring the figure as you guys are watching this video. I don't know what else to say about it. All in all, I give this figure an 8.5 out of 10. It is just great. Some people will be turned off by not all the hand, or there not being as many hands, but it gives you just what you need to get the job done. I am a fan of that. I'm a fan that at least they didn't give you weapons and not enough hands to hold the weapons. Like, I'm glad they gave us enough hands to specifically hold each weapon instead of giving us more hands that were fisted or open palm that didn't really do anything and you couldn't hold the weapons properly. The quality of the extra armor is great. The articulation is not bad also. I'll get into that right now. Alright, let's get into this articulation of this figure. Starting off, I have to say there is not, let me rephrase this, there is not one pose that I think that you will not be able to put this figure in. The capability of bending movements and everything else with this guy is just phenomenal. Let's show you guys what I'm talking about. First off, the head can go left and right, up and down, down more, up a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell because of the fur. I do not recommend going full 360 unless you have all of the piping disconnected. While the piping and tubing is connected, I do not recommend doing it because it could just, well, I just wouldn't recommend. I don't want anything to happen to your guys' figures. For the arms can go up, down. They do not have a cut rotate joint at the bicep, but they can almost do a complete 360. Almost. I don't recommend doing it too much because you will get the clothing wrinkled up. The elbows bend to 2. I'm not sure if it's 2 points. Probably actually, because it's getting pretty good range of motion. I will show you what I'm talking about. If you can stick your figure, that's the back, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The ray of motion with this figure is phenomenal. If you can stick his arm all the way in the back and still have room to move, it's pretty darn good. As for the hands, they are on a ball joint, so you can go in and out, 360, anything that a ball jointed hand can normally do. It does have bendability and twistability at the waist. I'm not sure if it has the ab crunch joint or not, due to this huge flak jacket, which you can take off by Velcro, but I'm not going to at the moment. As of right now, you can twist at the waist and go and bend a tiny bit. His legs, bend at 2 points at the knee. They do not have a cut thigh joint to twist at, but you can get a good turn and twisting array of motions with just the normal ball joint itself. As for the feet, they are on a ball joint. You can swivel in and out. The feet are actually great. The movement on them are excellent. You can pretty much bend them on any angle, turn them almost completely around. Like with most figures, all of it depends on the restrictions of the clothing itself. When you do have the armor, the chest armor completely off, I got the figures right now. Like I said before, be careful how far you twist the head. When you have the heavy-duty chest armor, the articulation in the shoulders on both sides are hindered a little bit more. Not as much as you would think, but still, all in all, you can get great articulation out of this figure. Well, there you have it, guys. That was the Red Marks Inflames Killing Field Shock Trooper 1/6 scale figure. Now about that huge giveaway. When I hit 500 subscribers, I will be drawing a random subscriber's name out of a hat, and the winner will receive a brand new PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. They get to choose. If the winner is not a video game fan, they will be able to opt out for me to buy anything they can possibly want that costs up to $400 from either Sideshow.com, AlterEgoComics.com, or BigBadToyStore.com. Thanks again for watching this video and stopping by for a timeout review. Please subscribe below and have a great day.